What's going on, E Nation Army? This is Perez 2627 here. Welcome back to yet another Diecast review. And we're going to be reviewing the 2025 Formula One pack. I got this, God, I don't know, like a week, whatever ago. Depending on when I'm gonna upload this, because I got this around July. And because of the way the scheduling is for my re-uploaded videos, I'm trying to find room for like my new video schedules to be uploaded. So of course they'll be uploaded late. So just to let you guys know, I'm filming this I think on July 25th, 2026. And yeah. So let's go to the packaging. Got Hot Wheels, got Formula One, 3 Plus, Mattel. I got Hot Wheels here, and they got Oracle Red Bull Racing, AMG Petronas Formula One team, BWT Alpine Formula One team, MoneyGram Haas F1 team, and Atlassian Williams Racing. There's the Formula One logo once again. And back of the box, this is where you see the cars that you're getting. And this packaging with the Hot Wheels logo, other credits, license, all that fun stuff. So let me see how I can open this die box. So yeah. As long as I can still keep in the packaging, hey, we're good. So I think I'm good so far. Okay, I got it. Alright, excellent. Alrighty. So first up in the boxing, this is the 2025 Oracle Red Bull Racing car, the RB20, I think? RB20? I don't know. I don't recall. I think I had the 2024 version for Hot Wheels and also Max Verstappen's 2024 car. So here is the 2025 version. With that being said, let's go over it. So you got Oracle, Rocked, Red Bull, Honda, One Password. Not sure what that says. There is the Red Bull logo. You got the Halo. You got Oracle, Tag Heuer, Visa, Gate.io, AT&T, Ava Trade. I don't know what that says. CWD, Neat, Pirelli, Mobile One. There's Red Bull on the nose. Same side as the left, and there's nothing at the back. No sponsors on the rear wing because this is basically a toy version of these Formula One cars. It's a Red Bull car. What is there to say? Just the typical classic Red Bull colors. Red Bull everything since 2005, basically. This was the last time Max Verstappen became like a championship contender. Same with Red Bull being a contender of something with the previous regulations. Along with not only Liam Neeson, but also Yuki Tsunoda. Of course, Max Verstappen carried the team because Red Bull used to care about, big drivers like Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen. So, yeah. All right, so that's done for. Next up, I got the 2025 AMG Petronas Mercedes Formula One team, which is driven by Kimi Antonelli and George Russell. Kimi's first year in F1, he was a rookie. He finished second a couple of times, I think. I know he's got some podiums last year. And George Russell, did he win a race? I don't remember. Oh my god. Anyway, so you got Petronas, Team Viewer, AMD, Solera. You got these Aero Mercedes logos. And, sorry, Martin Toker at Trenton, which is the Goodies Trash Series, I think. Anyway, on the front, you got Petronas Cintium. You got that, what is that supposed to be, like a Petronas logo? I remember thinking this is like a number 6 for like Nico Rosberg. But yeah. Anyway, you got CrowdStrike, Ineos, Pirelli, Akodis, SAP. You got the Mercedes logo. Same side as the left, nothing rear wing. And I'm not gonna lie, I do prefer like the black Mercedes that was ran in 2020 and 2021. But at least since 2024, I think, Mercedes wanted to, still have some Mercedes colors, the iconic silver arrow colors. So at least they had a balance of the black and the silver stuff, like the front. So yeah, But that's for Kimi Antonelli. My God, what a sophomore season Kimi Antonelli's having. Holy cow! And Mercedes just dominating the sport again. And then there's George Russell. Could we see Kimi Antonelli win a championship this year? It looks like it. I know Lewis Hamilton's a championship contender, but Ferrari. Here's the thing. I don't watch Formula One because it's just exclusive streaming bullshit from Apple TV. So I only watch highlights, all that shit. So yeah. So I'm very, very out of touch, let's just say, with what's going on with F1 in 2026. But not a lot of people are into Formula One in USA or talk about it or wear stuff. Not as much as it used to be from what I've seen in the public these days. Whatever, I guess. I don't know. I'm rambling. And then next up, we got the BWT Alpine Formula One team, which is driven by Pierre Gasly and one of my favorite Formula One drivers, Franco Colapinto. And this is just BMW. They can't decide what their colors are. because BWT, they're usually like a pink primary car, I guess. But they made it like blue with just God, they suck. The liveries just suck. And I mean Alpine sucks in general, but whatever. Anyway, so you got BWT, MCK, you got the doggy. No, is that a wolf? I don't know. You got the Alpine logo. You got Alpine on the front. BWT, BRB, Arctic Wolf, Binance, Pirelli, Hot Mobilize, Microsoft, MCC, You got the Alpine logo once again. Same side as the left. I mean, it's just Alpine being mid as always, being crap. So it started off with like Pierre Gasly and Jack Doohan. And then, unfortunately, because Jack Doohan was rushed, and they gave him like, oh, you have this many races to do. Well, of course, he was pressured. They treated him so badly, and also having Flavio Brigat. I don't care what his last name is. Anyway, and then having Flavio back in a sport, that freaking pedophile, back in Alpine is like the most Alpine thing ever. Like, we're not in the 90s and 2000s anymore. Fuck off. Go to prison or whatever, since you had connections with Jeffrey Epstein. But that won't happen because it's Formula One, and this is because it's Alpine. Alpine sucks. Unfortunately, one of my favorite drivers, Franco Colapinto, is in a team, but hey, at least he's scoring points. So, yeah. What else? Next up, we got the 2025 MoneyGram Formula One Haas team. And, man, they're really good with liveries. This is a good livery. This year's livery is really good, too. Like, dang. And I think, like, Haas is not as crap, so I'll try to be less critical. Just give me a second. Let me review this. You got MoneyGram, Orion IBO Insurance, I think. You got Haas. You got the MoneyGram logo, United States of America, Haas. You got the Toyota Gazoo Racing. What else you got? Zoomix, Orion IO Insurance, Emphasis. What the hell are these sponsors? Pirelli, Comscope. You got the MoneyGram logo and the Haas logo on the nose, same side as the left. Not a lot to review. This was driven by Esteban Ocon and Ollie Behrman. Ollie Behrman, could you imagine if he got a podium in Mexico? He finished 4th in Mexico, and that was like one of the best races Ollie Behrman ever ran. I'm no Ollie Behrman fan, but man, I root for Ollie whenever he does well, because I think he's got talent, but he's stuck in a mid-ass Haas car because Gene Haas sucks. But they're not as bad. Ollie Behrman is just carrying the team, and Esteban Ocon's hopefully gonna get fired soon. So yeah, I really don't like Esteban Ocon still. He's just a dirty driver. So at least Ollie Behrman, I know he's made some mistakes in his career, but at least he's better than Ocon. So at least there's that. So I like Ollie. I like Ollie. Beer back. And next up, the fifth and final car in the packaging is the 2025 Atlassian Williams Formula One team, which is driven by Alex Albon and Carlos Sainz. So let's get to the reviewing. You got My Protein, Komatsu, Golf, Atlassian, and Duracell. Oh god, they really, what? It's right there. You can put the Duracell logo right there. Right there, right there, right there. Why did he back it up? What? I know this is the toy version of the Formula One cars. I know, but hello, at least it's right there, right there, right there. Hello, right there. Anyway, but yeah, whenever the Duracell battery design is like on this in real life and on the real riders Formula One cars, it looks gorgeous. Like that's true marketing right there. So let's get to the front. You got Atlassian, Santander, Golf, Komatsu, the Ingernutty, BW Scores, Brilio, Vast, Keeper, Raviva, Pirelli. You got the Williams on the nose, same side as the left, nothing at the back. And I think Williams, I know they're like on and off, but at least they're trying to improve. And it's always good to see them like do well whenever they do. Like I said, I am like not up to speed with Formula One these days. I just catch up with highlights. I really hope to see Williams improve. At least like whenever Alex Albon has a teammate after the Red Bull stint, he would only be better than him because he's got like not so good teammates like Nicholas Latifi and Logan Sargent. And then even Frankel did better whenever he's not wrecking or whatever. And then I guess like he finally has competition with Carlos Sainz. So yeah. Cool car, and at least Williams. I got nothing bad to say about them. I think they're at least trying. I don't know. I'm not up to speed Formula One. Please forgive me. For those who are still watching Formula One live, how is everybody doing in the F1 season so far these days? So these are the 5 Formula One diecasts that you get in the 2025 Formula One 5-pack. Basically half the team. And God, this is really bad. I'll figure it out whenever I'm done for the thumbnail. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, you get the Red Bull, the Mercedes, the Alpine, Haas, and Williams car. So, yep. With that being said, oh god, it's really cool that they're doing 5-packs, and there's even a new 10 packs from the 2025 season. So yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this Diecast review. This is the Perez 2627 signing off. Goodbye, everybody.